the heart of an Ikwere clan, there was once a wise old man named Amadi, who was known for his deep connection with the ancestors. He lived in a clan called Rukpokwu. Twice every year, he would perform a special ceremony to feed the ancestors. Amadi's son, Ovunda, was young and curious. One day, as Amadi prepared for the ceremony, Ovunda asked, "Father, why do we feed our ancestors? They are no longer with us." Amadi smiled, his eyes full of wisdom, and said, "My son, sit with me and I will tell you a story. Many years ago, before even my father's father, the ancestors walked among us. They were not spirits then, but flesh like you and me. They tilled the soil, planted yams, and gave us the wisdom to survive. They taught us how to speak to the land, the rivers, and the skies. Without them, we would not be here. Even now, though we cannot see them, they live with us, guiding our footsteps." Amadi picked up the Enzu, native chalk, and made a mark on the ground before Ovunda. "This," he said, "is to let the ancestors know we are about to call them." Amadi took the native kola, Ag, prayed to his ancestors, broke and placed the native kola, Ag, on the ground, a special kola nut with 4 perfect nodes. "3 of these," he said, "belong to the ancestors and 1 belongs to us. When we eat the same kola they eat, we are connected. They are with us, and we are with them." Amadi cracked the kola nut, gave 3 nodes to the ancestors by laying them on a clean ikini leaf, and handed 1 to Ovunda. Ovunda held the kola and asked, "What will the ancestors do when we feed them?" Amadi smiled again. "When we feed them, they watch over us. They bless us with health, with peace, and with good fortune. They are like the roots of a great tree, holding the family together. But when we forget to feed them, they may feel neglected and turn their backs." Amadi then took the aromatic schnapps gin, Maya, and poured small portions on the ground, saying a few prayers. "This is their drink," he said. "And like the kola nut, we drink with them to show that we are one family, even across the worlds." He handed the glass cup to Ovunda and allowed him to take a small sip. The old man then picked up a male native fowl, Ochichi. "The male fowl," Amadi explained, "is a special offering because it is strong and full of life. When we give it to the ancestors, we are giving them strength." Finally, Amadi took a tuber of yam, sliced out parts of the yam, and laid it alongside the offering. Yam is life in our land. By sharing our food with the ancestors, we show them respect. The odo we spread on the offerings purifies everything, making it worthy for our ancestors to accept. Ovunda watched as his father completed the ceremony, his young heart now filled with understanding. He asked, "Father, will I one day feed the ancestors as you do?" Amadi nodded. "Yes, my son. And when you do, you will speak their names, just as I do. You will remember who you are, where you come from, and where you are going. The ancestors are not far away. They are always with us." Ovunda stood tall, proud to know that feeding the ancestors was not just an old tradition. It was a way of honoring those who had walked before him and ensuring that they would continue to protect his family. That day, Ovunda learned a valuable lesson. In feeding the ancestors, he was not just giving them food. He was keeping alive the bond between the past and the future, between the living and the unseen. And so he knew that when his time came, he too would honor his ancestors, just as his father had done, and just as his ancestors had done before him.